Hi, my name's Dana Briggs. I've been an artist for nearly 30 years, and today I'm going to show you how to paint. To begin, there's a couple things we need to talk about. First, let's be honest about your skill level. If you don't know about color theory and you aren't familiar with a color wheel, I'm sorry, but you are a beginner. You are not going to be able to rush into a painting like this right away. But I can start you at a level where you can build and potentially create something like this one day. Second, don't wear your nice clothes to paint in. Please change into something that you don't care about. And finally, before we start, let's not paint in a place that anybody is going to be upset with us if we create a mess. I will be taking my painting outdoors. Step one is to decide what the subject matter of your painting is going to be and to decide what type of paint you intend to use.
You're going to need a canvas. This is a beginner levels canvas. It's about 8 by 10 in size. Paintbrushes in a variety of sizes. You need a cup to hold water, and this is to wash your brush out in, and I recommend grabbing something that absolutely does not look like a coffee cup. You'll be surprised how quickly your water will start to look or resemble something that looks like coffee, and you don't want to drink that. You need a palette for your paint. The colors aren't really important.
If you have any questions about materials or you need materials, go to a craft store.
Step 3 is to load your paintbrush. This is going to be something you might have to practice with. You don't want the water to drip off of your paintbrush. You don't want that. When you load your paintbrush up, you're going to dip your paintbrush and you're going to remove some of the excess water, and then you're going to grab your paint. Now, you don't want to grab a ton of paint. You don't want, a whole glob. When you grab paint, you just want, just enough to have some paint on your brush. Not like that. Step 4 is to apply the paint to the canvas in controlled strokes. Not like that. Controlled strokes. Just one long continuous line, if possible. And then to switch colors or mix colors, what you'll do is you'll just pick up your paint. If you want to mix colors, you'll pick up a decent amount. Let's pick a new well over here. So, you see how I pull the paint off by just swirling my brush? So I've got some yellow over there. Let's pick up a little bit of this. And now we can mix it. You'll have to experiment with how much of each color you put. This is, again, color theory. I could get into this and talk about it for a very long time. Alright, when you're ready to change colors, you're going to wash your brush out. You lift your brush up, you're going to move it back and forth like a swirling motion. Lift it up a couple times, use the side if you have to try and knock that paint out, or to wash the paint out of your brush. Alright, again, you can use this to dry it off. I'm going to let this dry and give it a second layer. It looks a little streaky, and that is because this is a low quality canvas. It's very porous, and also this isn't very high quality paint either.
You're going to continue mixing colors until you're happy with this piece of work.
Step 6 is to make sure that you wash out your brushes and put up all of your painting supplies. Make sure that you don't leave it in the hands of small children or laying around for pets to get to. Congratulations on your new painting. I hope you love it.